morning. Please join me in standing for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please join me in welcoming Nathan Lenzini to the stage for today's announcements.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, September 21st, and it's a green day. Juniors, please head directly to the amphitheater immediately after chapel today for our class photo. Starting today, Fuller Basement will be closed off to all students unless you are accompanied by an adult to access the CSRC room. If you prefer to use a single-stall bathroom, you may access them in the nurse's office, in the resident life office, in Mr. Reed, Mr. Gukin's office space in Streeter Hall, or in the basement of the Morse building. Student government will meet on Thursday at 7:20 in the Mayo Lounge. Please contact Mr. Ryan if you have any conflicts. Please send Mr. Ryan feedback from your group if you have not done so already. Are the mid-September blues getting you down? The senior class has you covered. Come show off your awesome moves this Saturday night in the Streeter Dining Hall, where we'll host the Welcome Back Dance, the first dance of the school year. The dance goes from 8 to 10:30 and the doors close at 9. The price is $4 per person and $6 per couple. We can't wait to see you there. Juniors and seniors who are interested in international affairs and other international topics, and who are interested in meeting people who are experts on such topics, should consider joining the Caldwell Scholars. This group will meet with guests who are invited to the Academy to share their stories and insights. If you're interested in becoming a part of this, please meet with Mr. Irain after school on Wednesday in Ranger 115. Attention international students. The registration deadline for the October 15th TOEFL is this Friday, September 23rd. Any student needing to take the October 15th TOEFL should stop by the guidance office to register with Mrs. McCaffrey. Calling all college-bound Hilltoppers, the following colleges have visits today. Simmons University at 10 a.m., Northeastern University at 11 a.m., Keene State College at 12 p.m., Tulane University of Louisiana at 1 p.m., and Utica College at 2 p.m. The following colleges have visits tomorrow. Regis College at 10 a.m. and Birmingham University at 2 p.m. Please be sure to sign up for their visits on Naviance and to view all details. If you are scheduled to be in class during the time of the visit, please check in with your teacher before coming to the college visit. You are also required to return to the class after the completion of the visit, and attendance will be turned into the main office. Interested in traveling to India in April 2023, please come to the informational meeting this Wednesday at 3:30 in Tinker House. If you missed the meeting for the Iceland trip but are still interested, make sure you check in with Mr. Weiss in Colby 209 as soon as possible. Paperwork needs to be in by the end of the week. Thank you to all who showed up on Thursday for Theater Tech. Please plan today to be there by 4, and we will plan to be there until 6. Any new students wishing to join, please feel free to stop by the Stagecraft room in the basement of the Morse Center next to the Black Box. Hilltopper Mountain Biking meets today at 3:30 on Brantview Drive. The Makerspace will be open today from 3:45 to 4:45 for creativity and camaraderie. Come join us for 3D design, brainstorming projects, and more. The Makerspace is in Streeter 141 behind the dining hall. The Printmaking Club, held every Wednesday after school, is a place where students come together to work in a collaborative environment, learn new skills, make friends, and produce fine works of art. If you stopped making potato-carved prints in kindergarten and wondered, what's next? Join us every Wednesday to learn what's possible. We might even have a few potatoes on hand. Business Club will meet in Streeter 208 today, directly after conference period. Topics today, be green to make some green. The Academy Historical Society meets today in the library archives. Want to learn how to preserve historical materials for posterity? Want to check out fabulous 80s and 90s fashion and old yearbooks? Join us to explore some treasures from school history today after CP. If you would like to learn more about meditation and learn how to practice mindfulness, listen for more information in tomorrow's chapel announcements. Meditation Club meets tomorrow, Thursday, after conference period in Newell Hall 10. What's the only thing better than hiking up to catch a stunning foliage view, taking a dip in the lake afterward to cool off? Join the Outing Club on Saturday, September 24th for an exploration of Mount Pisgah and Lake Willoughby. First, we will work up a sweat on a beautiful hike, where we will be rewarded with some of the best views in the kingdom. Then, we will refresh ourselves in the pristine waters of Lake Willoughby. We will depart from campus at 9 Saturday morning and return sometime in the mid-afternoon. If you are interested, please get a permission slip from Campus Life and plan on attending an informational meeting right after the Pep Chapel in the main gym on Friday. See Mr. Brown, Mr. Buhner, or Mr. Holden for more details. Dare to explore. U.S. government, our political system, our Constitution, and our history. Come to the informational meeting about Harvard Model Congress, a 4-day simulation of the U.S. government. This year's conference takes place in February of 2023 in Boston. The meeting will take place tomorrow, Thursday, September 22nd, after conference period in Colby 209. Check in with Mr. Weiss for more information. And now, Mr. Camilio's Joke of the Week. I'm really terrible at math. Do you know what I'd have if I got 50 cents for every math exam I failed? I'd have $6.30. Happy birthday today to Shion Miyadera, and a special happy birthday to Misumi Matsudo from the Smith Advisory. Happy birthday. In upcoming sports, today we have varsity and JV boys soccer at BFA St. Albans at 4 and 6. Please release the teams at 12:30. We have varsity and JV field hockey here versus Hartford at 4 and 5:15. Please release the varsity team at 2:30. And we have varsity volleyball versus Randolph at 4:30. Good luck to them and have a great day.
Thank you, Nathan. We do have one late announcement. The Hilltopper Mountain Biking hosted its first ever mountain bike race this past Saturday at Kingdom Trails in Burke. 13 Academy students raced, including sophomores Sisu Lang and David Zyko, who finished 6th and 10th respectively in Category A, freshman Levi Breton, who finished 3rd in Category B, and freshman Rowan Warner, who finished 10th in Category C. At the midpoint of the racing season, Hilltopper Mountain Biking Club is ranked 5th among 15 clubs in the state. Congratulations. One other brief announcement, a Walk for Hunger donation update. I took a quick look at the boxes this morning and noticed that the senior class seems to have a slight lead over the sophomores, so congratulations to those two classes as an early lead. Reminder that we are still taking donations until Monday. Tomorrow is a variety day in support of the Walk for Hunger, so if you choose to participate, it's $1, and Friday, a green and white or gear day with dress code appropriate bottoms in support of the walk that will happen on Friday. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Cynthia, Elizabeth, and Vicky from the Make It Better Club.
Good morning. We are Cynthia, Elizabeth, and Vicky, and we are from the Make It Better Club. The club's goal is to make our community a better place. We do this by creating projects with that goal in mind. Anybody can show up to the club and share their ideas. Our current project is making birthday bash bags for families in need. This project was created by Hannah Angel, who graduated last year. She wanted to create this service project, so she brought it to the club to get help in gathering supplies and making the bags. Hannah wanted to make sure every child in the NEK could have a birthday party. It shouldn't matter if their family could afford it or not. Last year, when we asked this SJA student body for help, we as a school were able to make over 70 birthday bags. We decided that it was important to us to continue this project to support our community. Each bag has the supplies to have a mini party. These items could include balloons, cake mix, frosting, candles, plates, forks, large gift bags, and other decorations. So we are asking for you to bring in donations of the supplies. You can get these from places like the dollar store, or if you or a family member have leftover birthday supplies hanging around, bring them in. Once the bags are made, we will be sending them to NECA to be handed out to families throughout the Northeast Kingdom. To make this more interesting, we are proposing a challenge. Do you or your advisory want some sweet treats? The advisory group that collects the most donations in each grade will win a box of delicious advisory treats courtesy of Chef B's Intro to Culinary students. We will officially be collecting from Monday, September 26th until Friday, October 14th. Please hand in your supplies to your advisors in the next 2 weeks or so. Thank you.
Thank you to the Make It Better Club. Given that most of you spend at least a year here, you probably recognize that I'm not particularly seasoned at being here, that I'm new. And so each time I come up here, I know that there are many students and maybe even some adults who haven't had the chance to have a conversation with me. And so this moment at the podium becomes a type of conversation with a few of you, hopefully all of you who might be listening. And by the time I step on stage, I've written at least a few chapel talks because ever the English major, I write and revise and edit and then start new. And so in this case, 3 different versions have graced my desktop. But yesterday, while I was talking with a student, I shared one topic that I might be interested in talking about with her. And my thoughts were remotely tied to a conversation we'd been having about the ever-popular podium conversation of dress code. She smiled at the pause that this moment gives me each week because I assured her that I took it really seriously. Her smile was one of empathy, I think. It's a big deal, I told her, being at this podium. She understood, but assured me that she was eager to hear how all of my thoughts would come together. And then she laughed a little bit when I told her that I, too, was eager to hear how all my thoughts would come together. So a few hours later, on my lengthy commute of 250 steps home, in the rain, it felt a little closer to 300 steps, I was thinking about my own high school experience. It will come as no surprise that a few decades ago, high school was different. But not everything was different. I remember plenty of moments when people talked at us about dress code or why we shouldn't cut class. I thought about a teacher who changed my life, a teacher who extended me grace in a moment when I needed it, a teacher who believed in me and changed the course of my life, even at a point when I wasn't quite able to believe in myself. Her name was Mrs. Edwards, and she was pretty incredible. The structure that she provided in her classroom was all about routine. Her expectations were incredibly high, but so too was her belief in what we could achieve, and moreover, who we were and who we could become. Which brought me back to the moments that I'm afforded the opportunity to be here on the stage, and what I hoped that you might think about. Routines. I thought about a conversation about 175 steps into my walk home that I had with Mrs. Dickinson last week about a book by James Clear called Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits is about, well, habits, creating good ones, breaking bad ones, and acquiring those seemingly small behaviors that create the systems that then help us reach our goals. In his book, James Clear writes, "Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs, but as votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity." I thought about Mrs. Edwards and those routines that she created and those expectations that we were then able to meet in her classroom. And so today I offer you this. When the enthusiasm of a new year or new classes begin to wear off, when you're faced with the reality of mounting expectations, it can get easy to feel stuck, or to make excuses, or to give less than your all, or to retreat to those less than productive habits that you might have. It's easy to shrug and say, I can't do this, or I'm not able to do that, or to show up as less than our best selves, or perhaps downplay the agency that we have over our own choices. But we get to choose how we show up in class, in conversations, in moments of need, in moments of joy, and in moments of conflict. How you show up for yourself and for this community, the actions that you take, are a vote for the type of person you want to be or the type of person that you are. So today I offer you this. It's September 21st, 2022. It's the only September 21st, 2022 I'm going to have, the only one that you'll have, and the only one that we'll share as a community. I mentioned earlier that being up here is a privilege, and whether you're a faculty member or a student, it's my hope that you're in regular conversation with someone about the goals that you have for yourself, about what you hope to achieve in the near term or the long term. It's my hope that no matter how big or small the goals that you set are, that you have or find systems that are functional and have accountability built in. It's equally important to me that if you don't have those systems or that they're not working for you, that you find people in this community to help you address that. Because for the sake of your present and future self, I'm hopeful that the votes you cast today move you forward in whatever identity it is that you seek in this community and beyond. Thank you. Given that our junior class has a class photo to be taken, seniors, I will ask for your momentary opportunity to first dismiss faculty, and then I will dismiss the juniors this morning. Juniors, you are dismissed for your class photo. Seniors? Have a dandy day.
Thanks for tuning in.
I heard good day, not Danny Day. I was really looking forward to the Danny Day.
Switch.
You did?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I want to do a new adjective.
Oh, I love that. I'm here for that. I love that. Sophomores.